Good afternoon, Simon. Simon Kidston from Genex Power, Executive Director. Tell me a little bit about Genex. Tell me a bit about what gets you guys up in the morning, the why of the business.
Okay, so Stephen, we are a renewable energy generation and storage company. We're developing two significant projects in North Queensland at the now closed Kidston gold mine. And we're at a very, very exciting stage in our development with the project financing of our first project happening before the end of this calendar year.
Tell me a little bit more about the two projects you've got going on in Queensland and also the relationship between them, because coming from the UK, I've got a little bit of knowledge about some of the pump hydro. So tell me a little bit about how those two solar and hydro projects play together.
So both projects are located on the same bit of real estate. The solar project is our first project, and that's a large-scale 50 megawatt project which will commence construction before the end of this calendar year. That will be financed and will operate independently of other elements of the project. The pump storage hydro project is our flagship project. That's 450 megawatts. That's a very strategic asset which will commence construction in 2017. Pump storage hydro is a very mature technology and is considered strategic by the major operators in the Australian market.
So, pump hydro, tell me a little bit more about that, because we're all used to the traditional hydro. We've got a big dam, we let water go through and it turns turbines. What's different about this sort of pump hydro?
Okay, so pump hydro at its heart, it's a peak power generator in that you can turn them on and turn them off very quickly and thereby meet major surges in demand and energy usage. It's also a battery, and what I mean by that is water at elevation is potential energy that can be released and turned into power at a moment's notice. It's also an arbitrage machine, and what I mean by that is it arbitrages the difference in the price between the night price, which is very, very low, and the day price, which is much, much higher because demand is also higher during the day.
Now, you're in the development process. How long, talk me through the sort of timelines, what's going to happen over the next year or two to deliver a cash generative, energy producing asset as opposed to a really, really good idea on paper?
Yeah, so we have some major news flow coming in the next 3 to 6 months. The most significant event will be the signing of a power purchase agreement, which is basically a long-term revenue offtake agreement for 10 plus years. That contract, when signed, will be a major re-rating event because it will underpin all of the debt financing arrangements for this project. So we would expect to have some news on that before the end of this calendar year. In addition to that, we've got commencement of construction of our solar project in the fourth quarter of this year, and then we've got commissioning of our solar project before the end of next year. Our flagship project, pump storage hydro, will be in construction next year as well. So we've got a lot happening and we're very, very excited.
So Simon, thank you very much indeed for your time. But the final question, why should the guys at the Canary Networks have you on their portfolio?
Okay. This company is rapidly progressing to a company from a development stage to a cash generation stage. To do that, there's going to be some significant news flow in the next 6 months, and we believe investors that want to join the journey now will be handsomely rewarded.